everybody, Coach B, NXG TV, and today's question comes from a viewer, and it is, what is the best martial art for fighting? Well, first of all, let's just take the word art right out of there and talk about the martial part. That military functional component that matters most. Your question, the best art or system for fighting. So, most martial arts, when we talk about style, we are talking about a lot of cultural and traditional expressions. So, the Okinawan and Japanese systems of karate come in a great variety. Korea has Tangsudo and Taekwondo and Hapkido. You've got your grappling systems of Jiu-Jitsu and Judo. You have, you've just, countless, right? Never ending. Different styles, if you will. Western boxing, freestyle, folk style wrestling, etc., etc. And each of these all kind of have their strengths and weaknesses, but in a lot of instances, they're not quite different from each other once you look deeper into them and remove the cultural aspects. So a lot of time when you're talking about functional styles and systems, you're actually coming down to what nation's flag is displayed on the wall. But if you strip each down to their core components, you end up with striking and grappling, right? When we're speaking unarmed combat, it comes down to striking and grappling. And I, as a coach, behoove you to learn both. Now, whether you study Western boxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or if you study Japanese K1 style kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you just need to have a blend on each end. Now, since the question was specific to style, I actually want to touch on this a little bit deeper also. So of all the hundreds, probably thousands of styles in the world, each nation having possibly dozens of their own national styles, it all kind of has been stripped down in time through contest. And here's what I mean. Of all the variety of Japanese and Okinawan karate styles, you basically come down to either kickboxing or the art called Kudo, which is Daido-juku, which is basically an MMA expression of your striking karate with your Judo Jiu-Jitsu style of grappling mixed in. In China, of all the varieties of Kung Fu and the animal systems and so on and so forth, the fighting combat aspect comes down to the art of Sanda or Sanshao. Korea has Kyoktugi. A lot of Europe has either combat sambo or pankration. And then, of course, the world has MMA now, right? So at the end of the day, whether you're talking about Sanda or K1 kickboxing or Muay Thai or pankration, it all starts to become the same. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, front kick, side kick, round kick, back kick, double leg, hip throw, rear naked choke, straight arm bar, right? So you get these key components that are functional no matter which system or nationally origined, nationally derived martial art. And as you draw the functional components, the thing that I've noticed is it all starts to look the same, because what works is what works and what does not is what does not. So once you void those things that don't work, the traditional and cultural aspects, and you get straight to the meat and potatoes of functionality, it all starts to look very much the same. Obviously, different coaches may have a little bit of a different approach or a greater depth of knowledge in specific areas, one over the other, but what works all starts to come down to a few small things, right? So learn how to strike, learn how to grapple. I don't care what name you use with what you do. Learn to do it well. And most importantly is that trial by fire, that training under duress, and that liveness of resistance and immediate feedback as to what does and what does not work. My biggest suggestion, stay away from theoretical martial arts. Get in there, struggle, find out what does and does not work best for you for your body style, for your level of athleticism, and build off of that, guys. It's not about system, it's not about style, it's about the translation to physical application. That's what matters most. Can you use it when you need it? I'm Coach B, NXG TV. Drop me your thoughts and comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Coach B, NXG TV. One love, guys.